Is it afternoon?
We are recording.
Yes.
We are.
Good
So it's
afternoon.
good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
everybody.
Yeah.
So Angela Lee, right?
Yeah. Fight champion.
Yes, but we had to ask the guy who was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Saw it first hand witness.
It was quite an interesting card. There
Yeah.
was this like Thai fighter.
Before
was a-
before Angela.
Yeah, way below. It was not televised, and I think her name was like Tiny Doll or something.
What?
And she came out as Street Fighter Chun Li.
Oh, with the headband and everything and
The full thing, the full Cheongsam costume and
You
everything.
didn't take pictures.
No, I didn't.
Damn.
No,
Oh.
we were all clapping because it was quite funny.
quite a spectacle.
Because there was like a Ken,
The
like
guy in red robes.
Red is Ken,
Yeah.
or Ryu,
Right.
the
No.
one in white.
Right, the one in white is Ryu.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
White
So
and
there
then
was
rainbow turban.
Yeah.
Rainbow, sorry. Headband.
Rainbow turban.
But I pitied the girl that she fought because she was making her like MMA debut,
Yeah.
pro debut. Indonesian girl. She got
Whack.
pummeled,
She got whacked.
whacked.
By Chun Li.
What
By
did she
Chun-Li.
submit her or TKO or just points?
Submitted her, like pummeled her and then submitted her.
Oh my
that's
God.
disappointing. I was expecting a flurry of kicks.
Yeah, but one FC, like one championship, their fights were very lopsided. Like their champions or whoever they were trying
Yeah.
to push, or they had easy fights.
Shouldn't they put a girl who just joined like a debut fight with another person who's debuting as well to make it fair? I don't know.
Yeah,
Rather than-
no, but the Chun-Li, that was the second fight.
Oh, second fight.
Tiny Doll, that was the
And she,
second
and
fight.
she destroyed the other her
Yeah.
opponent.
Yeah, overmatched. And she's small. Both, like, she was way smaller than the other girl. And, like,
What weight class are they in? Is it straw weight?
I think I think one championship calls it atom weight.
Oh, which is below straw weight, right?
No, so the limit is 115 pounds. Same as strawweight.
So 115 pounds is 52 kilos.
How many kinds
50,
of weights
50
are there?
kilos maybe.
Atom, straw.
No, atom weight and strawweight is essentially the same thing.
Then why do they call it straw and atom?
They have different names for it. Like, even in boxing, like, you have super featherweight,
Is it like
right?
our
But
army
it's
ranks?
super featherweight is actually just junior lightweight.
Oh, it's just different terms for the same weight class.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. No, it's not. Super featherweight is. Super featherweight is 130, if I'm not wrong.
Mm.
Sounds like our army ranks. It's just like
100.
giving people
No,
stuff to do.
Yeah.
You know, like captain and captain 1.
Yeah,
captain
I think you can
2.
check it. Super featherweight. Like,
Yeah.
boxing weight class.
So 130 pounds is like 59 kilos.
130. That's
Yeah.
where Lomachenko fights. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And recently, that like a Singaporean guy, I think Mohammad Ridwan or Rizwan, I forgot. He won some belt by some unknown boxing organization. And it was reported that he won a world title belt.
Wow. But it's not recognized.
There are only 4 belts which are recognized
Like
So
globally, right?
globally. So you have the WBC, World Boxing Council.
Yeah.
You have WBA, World Boxing Association,
Mm.
IBF, International Boxing Federation, and WBO, World Boxing Organization. These 4 belts are recognized as top tier world champion.
Right.
So if you're a world champion in these 4 organizations,
Mm.
then you're a world champion. If not, you're not considered
You're not
a world
considered
champion.
world champion.
Yeah. And these organizations themselves, they have like belts below that, like
Right.
like feeder federations and stuff like that under them,
Mm.
like North American Boxing Federation, like Oceania Boxing Federation, Asian ones.
Right.
So if you climb up the ranks and you go and fight someone who's ranked under these 4 organizations in the top 10, that's how you become a champion.
Yeah.
But the Chinese Asia, Straight Times, they were all like, oh, we have our first world champion in boxing, and that's not true.
Because he's not recognized
Yeah.
under the 4
You know, you can call him a world champion, but he's actually not.
world champion.
Like a
He's
recognized world
he's
champion.
like a
And he's
terrorist
fighting
lah.
at 130 pounds.
So,
That's
you-
super featherweight. Yeah.
Super featherweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
So he's good. If he wants to become a world champion, he has to fight like Vasily Lomachenko. He has to fight Tank Davis.
Yeah. Which
I don't
it's not looking
It's
good.
not- yeah, I don't think he would fare well because his experience and like their
Yeah.
experience. Tank Davis is signed to Mayweather Promotions.
Oh.
And Mayweather is like promoting the fuck out of him. Like he just fought in England and won.
Mayweather's a good businessman. So when he promotes someone,
Very
I
good
think
businessman.
he can see that this person is going to go far, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
he doesn't want to pit him against Lomachenko. Lomachenko is like as his nickname says, high tech. He's literally like the Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh,
The way
like
he moves and
The way
everything.
he moves, the way he fights, like
super quick.
super quick. He punches you and he's not there for you to punch.
Yeah. And his combinations is pretty insane as well.
Yeah.
And it's not just like his movement, like his footwork as well. Like he'll move left, right, yeah,
Yeah.
while hitting you with punches and moving like left and right.
And suddenly it's like he's behind you, and you swing around to find where the fuck he is, and then you get hit with a combination as well.
Are we talking about a person here, or are we talking about like some kind of
He
ghost?
might be from the future.
Yeah,
He might be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might be from the future.
There is a YouTube video called "Is Lomachenko from the Future?"
Why? Because the way he moves, is it?
Yeah,
It's like-
and because of his nickname as well.
Yeah, high tech.
High tech.
When he hits you, it's like a blast from the past. Then he gets
And
around
and
you,
he's quite entertaining. Like
Really?
people have been comparing him like to the Matrix and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So his latest fight against Javier Fortuna, his boxing shots
Yeah,
were actually Matrix themed.
he does have a
And-
sense of humor.
Yeah, he does have a
Yeah.
very good sense of humor. He was training in like a Iron Man onesie or something like that. Like you know those
Yeah.
Under Armour
Yeah,
like base layers.
Yeah.
Like he was wearing those like with like I think Superman or Iron Man or Ninja Turtle or some
with the
super-
logo or something on it.
the full thing, man. Like the Iron Man one, it looks like the Iron Man suit
what?
as a base layer.
Sounds like a good guy to follow.
Dude, he's very like he's charismatic and
Yeah, he can play the crowd, lah. He
yeah.
can play the crowd.
Dude, he was so good that he was mocking his opponent in the last fight. Punched him and was waiting for him and did the
The
matador.
Yeah,
Usually those guys that get hit, can he take a punch though?
Yeah, he can.
yeah, you can.
He can. He's very good. He only has, I think he has 8 fights so far. But
Who's
he had
promoting him?
Bob
come we don't
Arum.
hear?
Bob Arum. Top rank. All the very, very
But
the same guy who promotes Manny Pacquiao.
but what about his opponents? The opponents that he faced,
Very good fellas.
very good opponents as well,
Yeah.
right? They're not like subpar kind of.
He faced a champion, Orlando Salido, in his second fight. And that's his only
yeah.
loss.
Yeah, yeah.
And he should have won that fight.
That was based on points, right?
Yeah, it went to
Yeah,
a
point.
decision and
Yeah.
he lost. And it was so dirty. Like, he was getting hit low
Low blows and everything.
low blows, headbutts, everything. And the referee did not do shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, that was harsh. But that was his second pro fight.
right.
And after that, like,
He just went up.
just went up. He's won 2 belts in 2 different weight classes. Featherweight and super featherweight.
So
So it's
not-
126 and now he's at 130.
130, right?
And the thing is that he won a gold medal at 126 in the Olympics in Beijing.
Yeah,
And then he won a gold medal in London for 130.
for 130. Right?
Yeah.
How
Double
old is he now?
Olympic.
Like 27, 28?
Yeah, might be about there.
Wow.
Young, very good sense of humor, very, very good skill.
27 is not very young though in boxing.
No, it's quite young.
Right.
Dude, he has like 396 or 96
Amateur fights, right?
Amateur fights.
Yeah, he only lost one.
Yeah.
It's
Lost
pretty-
one, and the 396th fight was to avenge that loss, and he avenged it.
and
Yeah.
avenged it.
No, if he retires young, he'll be okay. It's
He
like, no,
most
Mike-
likely will, like, I don't think he'll have more than 20 fights.
Yeah, he might go to maybe 30, late 30s, maybe max.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
find a career in the entertainment industry.
But-
Mike Tyson did it very late with Hangover.
Sadly, Tyson had to earn some money. He lost all his money, man. It was
Mm.
very sad.
Gambling, right? He's like huge in gambling. debts or
He got ripped off by Don King, like
Yes.
super bad. Like, if you watch his like Broadway show, Undisputed Truth,
yeah,
dude, like he shows on the screen like copies of bills,
yeah.
like from his accountant. Don King charged him like $300,000 or some shit for like towels.
What?
Yeah,
What? That's insane.
that's insane.
Did he sue him or something or like press
Yeah,
charges?
he sued Don King.
Right.
And managed to get back very little money. Like, dude, he at a point of time he had like $300 million or something like that.
Right.
Oh no, he has made about $300 million
Yeah.
from fights.
In
But-
his
but
career.
now, yeah, in his career. Now his net worth is like less than $1 million or $1 million. That's it.
But I mean,
He lost so much money in a divorce.
yeah, that takes away like 50%.
Yeah, and then he got sent to jail for the rape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it takes a lot of balls to like cheat someone like Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Like to
because
try to.
the problem is that you
Dude,
can't
don't-
use your fist outside.
Yeah. Don King cheated everyone.
Oh okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Like no fighter got away with like full pay. No, none of them. fuck.
He's the
So
worst.
dirty.
Yeah.
With
Everyone
that
lost
weird-ass
money
haircut.
when I think Bernard Hopkins sued him
Yeah.
and got out his contract with Don King. Julio Cesar Chavez Senior, when he was with him, he lost money as well. Everyone lost money when they were with Don King. Muhammad Ali
Yeah.
lost money. Larry Holmes. Everyone sued him eventually.
Is he in prison now?
No, he's still out. He's like walking with bling. He's like in his 80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still like walking around with bling. He's frail now, but
Yeah.
still with the American flag and
Oh my god.
still
The
conning.
epitome
Still
of
conning.
How being bad still pays.
Dude, but he still has fighters.
True.
He still has fighters.
That's why people still sign with him.
Yeah,
I
I don't understand why.
Money.
Like,
I
Maybe
you
guess.
know-
desperate people for his
No,
contacts.
because
or
yeah, he has network. I mean, he has connections inside. He can get them to fight. That's what they want. They want to be recognized, I guess.
Yeah, maybe
Wanna
up and
get
coming
fights.
fighters who are desperate enough to.
Yeah,
wanna-
maybe.
Yeah.
He plays them down. It's like, hey, you can't punch for shit. Then he can.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, money.
Yeah,
More
but
money.
coming back to Angela Lee,
Yeah.
she destroyed the girl when she went to ground. But
In the second round, right?
yeah, in the second round, she could have finished it in the first round. But
Yeah.
when standing up, no chance. She was getting punched.
Ooh, Angela.
Yeah, I think her boxing is not. Her stand-up striking is not.
But her kicks were landing though. Were landing. As in, I saw a highlight reel and her kicks were landing. Or maybe they edited in such a way that. It was,
Yeah, they're promoting the fuck out of her now. Like
Yeah.
Straight Times and Chinese Asia everywhere.
But do you see the post by one after she won
After the
fight?
KO? Oh, yeah, after the choke.
Yeah, she said that apparently they said that
Pneumonia.
she was sick or something.
Yeah.
She was sick.
pneumonia.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
She vomited.
I
right
think-
after.
All of her fights so far, I think, stand up not that impressive.
Right.
Submission game very good.
Right. What belt does she hold in BJ?
I think brown.
Wow,
I think brown belt.
dude, really?
Yeah.
She's 20.
Yeah.
She has a brown belt.
You can learn from young.
I mean, you take at least 10 years to get brown.
Yeah.
So that means she started at 10. That's nuts. That's mad.
Her parents, I think both her parents have black belts. in,
Yeah,
like,
they're both black
yeah,
belts.
Like
Yeah, it's
in
pretty
some
sweet.
martial arts. Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
martial artists.
So they send all the kids to learn martial arts,
Yeah,
which is a good thing.
it's good. It's good.
But
Discipline.
I think she will struggle to to compete in the UFC.
Is she going there though?
Eventually, she has to.
There are talks about a crossover between UFC and ONE, right? When she's
Is it?
going to fight Jenna. I can't remember her last name.
Who?
Polish fighter.
Oh, Joanna.
Joanna.
Young Jacek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However you pronounce
Or
it.
Joanna Champion. You can just
Yeah.
Now she goes by that.
What's
as
her
well.
name? Jung Jing Jack.
She's Polish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joanna Young Jacek.
Zhang Jingjak. Yeah. If
Yeah.
I didn't butcher the
I
name.
was going to like.
I think I might have butchered the name as well. but
Yeah, but
I
there are talks
tried.
about that though, about the crossover to fight her. Might be rumors. I don't know.
I don't think she will be able to hang in there. Joanna
never know.
would go all 5 rounds and just beat her. Like
Right.
striking, kicks.
But if she goes to ground,
She's got very good ground
Ground game,
defense.
yeah.
Very good
Oh.
ground defense.
Oh, Joanna.
You try and bring her down, she comes back up.
Right.
Very, very, very good. I don't think she might even compete with like UFC 212 now on tomorrow. Joanna is not fighting. Claudia Gadelha is fighting Carolina Kawakewit, also
Oh, the
Polish. Brazilian fighting a Polish fighter. And both of them, their only losses have been to Joanna.
Right.
Right? So Joanna is unbeaten. No one has come close to beating her. I think Carolina was the closest.
And she's what, strawweight as well.
Strawweight. Same weight class as Angela Lee.
Ooh.
Right? So
Right.
I think it's going to be very, very hard for
For Angela.
for Angela to
To-
compete at that level. She definitely has a size advantage over most of the girls that she has fought so
Mm.
far.
Like with the other girl that she fought, she was significantly bigger, man,
She was bigger.
in that fight. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's young. So, when she makes weight,
Yeah.
I think she can cut weight
Fast.
easily.
Yeah.
Fast. And she can put on, like, rehydrate back up.
Yeah.
And that's why she looks significantly bigger than most of the girls that she has fought. Very, very big.
how do you pronounce that?
Yeah. Joanna Young Jacek.
Zhang Jacek.
It's like Young Jacek. Something
Jacek.
like that.
Yeah, I struggle. I can't.
struggle
to pronounce the last name.
There's nothing to hold on to. There's J, and then everything is the drizzle. Joanna Drizzle, J Drizzle.
J Drizzle.
It could be anything you want. J Drizzle, and that's why she's in the right line. Because you won't
but
dare to make
I
fun
think
of her
Angela
name.
Angela Lee might be Singapore's Ronda Rousey. I have a feeling that
Ooh.
if she fights someone really good like Joanna
Yeah.
or even Carolina or Claudia,
Mm.
I think she might be whipped.
Might be whipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she only has a ground game. Her
Mm.
striking is still far
Not-
off. Same thing like Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Ground game good. Striking way off.
Way off.
Way
As
off.
you can see with the fight with Holly Holmes, right?
Holly Holm and with
Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Amanda Nunes destroyed her.
Yeah.
Destroyed her. I was like, fuck me. Like, holy shit. I was watching
In
it
like
with my
what,
dad.
50 seconds, right? The
Yeah.
fight? It's pretty.
Her
Is it-
pretty hard.
boxing
I thought it
was
was longer.
no,
Short.
it was very short. It
Yeah.
was very, very short.
Like less than a minute. And it was called off.
Well, they can hype her up now. Hopefully, it's not fake hype.
Hopefully it's not.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not fake hype.
Hopefully,
She has won like what, seven fights in a row?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
7.
Yeah.
This will be the 7th one, I think.
Seven or eight.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah. But the competition, she definitely has to step it up. But I don't think she'll get like really, really good competition
In one championship.
Yeah. It's not a very big promotion, even though they are trying to get big names in.
Right.
They've got like former UFC champions like now running the company or part of the company.
Mm.
But I think it'll still be like eons away from
UFC. I mean, just the level of competition that
Yeah.
the UFC has.
The top fighters in MMA always fight in UFC.
Right.
And you've got couple of guys fighting in like Bellator and stuff like that, but still not at the same level as UFC.
Mm.
UFC is huge.
Yeah, and also the money as well. If
Yeah,
she goes there, she's gonna be
Yeah,
making
way more money.
way more money.
Way more money. But she's earning pretty good in one championship.
Her promotions and
Yeah.
everything.
According to I think Victor Tree, he said that he's in excess of 110,000
Mm.
like for don't know how many fights. Yeah.
Okay.
That's huge amount of money.
True.
Add like her endorsements like from Evolve MMA.
Yeah.
and she's young, so she can get
Yeah,
out
she's young.
and like do other stuff if she wants to. I'm pretty sure if she's what's her background?
What?
She came out of uni or what did she do?
Did she go?
before?
Did she go to uni?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. She's 20, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been
that's
she's been
why.
doing this stuff for like the past 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, she's been
but
fighting for the past 2 like pro, like in one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
she come out and study and learn how to.
I think
beat
she started
people,
like martial arts like when she was 10, 8,
What?
10. Yeah, dude, have to be, man.
discipline. and
I mean, if it's true that
focus.
she holds a brown belt in BJJ, you have to
Yeah.
start like at 10.
You have to study. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes about like 8 to 10 years to get brown belt.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
how do they even gauge?
What?
I've never been to a martial arts like thing. I've always wondered how they go from like no belt, to,
Like white belt to blue
White
belt.
belt. Yeah.
and then as it gets
You have
dirtier,
tests.
You get
Yeah.
better.
You have tests. So you have to like roll with the like your people in the gym.
Like a tester.
Yeah, and then with the instructor as well, who's
Mm.
like a black belt. Yeah, and then they will gauge you.
Then you know the color progression. Like it's white, then
Blue.
green, blue,
Yeah.
white, blue, green.
No, white, blue, purple, brown, and black.
No red.
Red is after that. Red is like grandmaster. Like forget about red.
Seriously?
There's
Oh,
no way you
red.
can get red.
No,
Red?
there's like a black with the red.
Done.
Yeah.
No, there's a red belt as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought red was like
There's this. One of the Gracies have a red.
Is it?
Yeah, he's like there's like grandmaster, like kind of like.
I think the founding Gracie. I think
Yeah,
he-
they have
yeah.
like. But forget about the red.
so it's like white, then gets dirtier, becomes completely black, and then when it becomes red, it's like when you've been blooded. It's like when
But
you've
even
blooded,
black also they have like different dans as well. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
then you get
Not really
blooded.
sure how many that is. But
But I don't know if there are dance in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's just color.
apparently there is though.
Is it?
Yeah. Like when they introduced Holler Gracie, it's like what?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
5th Dan black
Is
belt something. Yeah, they were saying
what for against
metamorphosis.
Edgy, bro.
Eddie Bra.
Eddie Bravo.
Who's Eddie Bravo?
Eddie Bravo is also a black belt, but he came up with his own like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style and his own like gym called 10th Planet.
10th planet,
10 planet jujutsu.
Yeah, which doesn't have gi.
Yeah,
No
they
gi,
don't wear the gi.
BJJ.
but they wear clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You can-
that's
you-
kind of like
No,
exotic
I
kind
think
of
the
fighting.
one of the was it Abu Dhabi or one of the competitions, he was not wearing like he was topless.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those ones. They
No, but yeah. Then subsequently now they are wearing like base layers.
Yeah.
you're getting modest.
He yeah, and he's like
He's
He-
quite a high level.
he's quite high level. Yeah, he's like up
Brazilian
there.
jiu-jitsu practitioner.
He creates his own moves and gives it like his own names as well.
Yeah, what stoner, rubber guard.
Rubber guard.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. There was also this one video of a martial artist, the traditional martial artist. I forgot what he was, the Tai Chi master or something.
Yeah.
He fought an MMA fighter or a mixed martial arts trained guy and got
Yeah.
his ass
Beat.
Yeah, you will.
No, it already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not
He was
surprised.
like all in the poses. And
Yeah,
then
you
the
can't
guy-
do-
And he got
And
punched.
the guy got
Yeah,
like,
punch. Yeah.
all the ferocity, and then he just
But
got
because
brought down.
the problem with like traditional martial arts is that they teach you the form,
Hmm?
but they don't allow you to like
Oh no, a lot of people
spar
like
with someone.
quickly like not say separated themselves from him, saying that he's like fake.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, Tai Chi is not a martial arts.
Uh,
It's an exercise for elderly people. It's not a martial arts. It doesn't teach you to defend yourself.
you'll be surprised when you speed up those moves. They could be
No,
like
but
dangerous.
okay. The whole thing with Tai Chi is like they show you the form, right?
Mm.
They say that if a punch comes in this way, but how you gonna gauge when the punch is gonna come in?
Yeah.
It's like split second, man.
It's like no reaction.
Like,
Bop,
You get what I mean?
bop. Yeah, lah.
Yeah, it doesn't. And what if the guy charges at you and takes you down? What are you gonna do?
Run.
Yeah.
Run. Run. Then like as you're running away.
Like,
I-
Slap him, pull
yeah.
his hair, and like, get off me.
No, you pull his hair, you slap him, and then you say, "I've hit your vital points. You know, I've hit your chi points. You're gonna lose blood if you don't stop running."
while he's smashing your
yeah,
face
it's
in.
like your
Yeah.
circulation has been disrupted.
Ground and pound.
Yeah.
Ground and pound.
Round and slap. More like this. I'll poke.
Yeah.
Find spots. And speaking of color, there is that guy. Went for the auditions.
Oh, what a segue.
What a
Yeah.
segue into that.
Like, no, he was talking about
Color. Speaking
yeah,
of
being
color.
being Indian. How maybe no, he didn't speak about having privilege. It's like he posted it online,
Yeah. A pretty long post actually.
a long post about how they made him
Do a
Do an
stereotypical Indian accent for
stereotypical
comedy effect.
Indian accent for him auditioning for an Indian role. Who I think I'm not sure if they were clear about it in the audition thing. If they were clear about it, then that's another thing to point out. You know, they were clear about it. They said want an Indian guy with a thick accent. You
Yeah,
signed up for it, and then you came out and complained that it made you feel really like persecuted. Would you say that? I don't know what he's
No, he's just saying that he feels discriminated.
discriminated.
Yeah. Oh, but you do have a point. Like we never know what the casting call was.
Yeah,
You know,
if they were directly asking for it, yes. I mean, if you felt like it was racist of them to actually ask for that role, then why did you sign up for it?
Yeah.
And you're saying that.
But how can it be racist? It's a movie. It's
Yeah.
I think he does have a point that like minorities in Singapore do not get enough screen time, and if they get screen time, they're always with
Yeah,
an
to get
accent.
that one right.
Like Singaporean Indians do not speak with a thick heavy accent, right? We all speak with Singaporean accent, and I think what he's saying is that like for a Singaporean Indian to get screen time on TV, he would like to portray it as it normally is.
but it's
It's a
but it's not
comedy.
his choice.
No,
it's
no.
the director's choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's being idealistic in that sense, and I guess he does have a point, in which I see his
He
point.
does have a point, but he was auditioning for Our Boys to Men.
Yeah, exactly.
You've
And
seen the first
3
first-
episodes.
Yeah, and then they're all about the same.
yeah,
So he raised that issue, and then someone I think wrote about how that reflects upon how we have maybe I wanted to say yellow privilege, but so as a Chinese, the majority have privilege, and someone pointed out, I can't tell who, so this is really hearsay on this part. We said like the Chinese, we can't say that we don't have privilege. We have it. We just can't be ignorant about it. We can say it's like we have to say that we have privilege, but we can't be ignorant about it. I'm like, what? Yellow power. I mean, yes, we have privilege like all majorities have, but I don't think it's that bad in Singapore that we go flout it.
Yeah, what kind of privilege are they talking about?
Maybe like how Chinese New Year has like 2 holidays,
Oh,
and
maybe.
Deepavali
Maybe.
has like 1. Maybe
No, but
I don't know.
no, it's Vesak Day is counted as one as well.
Is it?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Indians.
I see.
That's
and-
true.
And that's coming for someone who, is of color.
Are we going back
Okay.
into the 60s?
So I'm just saying that it's like, is it something that should be raised so easily? One guy's issue with his audition stuff, and then we blow it up into a racial thing.
Yeah.
Is blowing it up into a racial thing the actual problem, when it's actually this guy's one
Yeah.
little tiny issue? That's why if it feels like I'm downplaying it, I'm thinking that's a safer alternative. You downplay it. It's not like, I don't know, you downplay it and it deserves to be downplayed. It's like a small thing.
Yeah. It is. I agree.
It's not like we saw him on the street and call him like, a name, which I will not say here.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, and also for the simple fact that if you have seen like Our Boys to Men 1, 2, 3, you roughly
What
know
you're
where
getting.
the fourth is
Yeah.
going to go to, right? And if you go for
Yeah.
audition, you kind of expect that. But I think he shouldn't have taken to Facebook. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have gone the whole social justice warrior way.
Well, yeah, he could have gone to maybe proper channels. Perhaps
no,
he
I
felt like
think
no one was
The
listening to him.
the only channel that he could have addressed it
Was
had
that
would-
channel? Yeah,
straight to
probably.
Jack Neo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like keep it private, right?
Yeah, keep it private. Have a discussion with him. Voice his displeasure at
Yeah.
the
Maybe
audition.
he was worried
and-
that he wouldn't be able to get any more future roles because he voiced it out.
But if he already has some kind of beef with Jack Neo for asking him to audition with a thick Indian accent,
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to work with Jack Neo anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just worried this will become a trend.
No, it has
Oh, yeah,
already
it
been a
has,
trend.
but
Like
I
with
mean,
the
worried, like,
video on
where is it gonna
millennials
bring
of
us?
Singapore
Yeah.
on Facebook, the Indian girl saying that she has experienced racism throughout
When
her
drinking
life.
coffee.
Drinking coffee. Her anecdotes are
A bit weird.
laughable coming from an Indian.
Was she doing comedy though? Was it part of a
No,
comedy?
it was a serious video.
Wow.
She was saying that I think in primary school or something,
Yeah.
a kid didn't want to hold her hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone said like a teacher or someone said something to her about Indians or something like that. I was like, these are not serious stuff.
But I think when you're a kid and then you hear this kind of thing
Yeah,
from
it's
like
a-
many ignorant
maybe
people,
it's
like
But
when
I-
coming
I-
out from ignorance.
I would have to say the Indian community themselves, they are pretty racist.
Yeah. I get.
You have racists or you have people who always use the difference in us to make points.
Right.
Dude, the comments for that video on Facebook, you should
Mm.
seen some of the comments. Like someone said that, whenever I see a Chinese person or if I experience something different from a Chinese person, or the person said that, why are you like this, or why are you this dark,
Yeah.
I just say that, I'm cleaner than you because I know that you're Chinese and you don't bathe. Like,
What?
what kind of stereotyping is that?
Yeah. Exactly.
I've heard that before. Like, coming from Indians, Chinese people stink.
Right.
They they don't shower in the morning. It's all that pork that they eat
Yeah.
makes them stink. It's the same thing that some people might say, it's all the curry that you eat.
Yeah.
You smell like curry when you sweat.
Yeah.
It's a fragrance, man.
Yeah. No, but
All that
it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. Yeah.
It goes both ways. Like, if an Indian, like, I've heard this like so many times. I didn't get a promotion, or they see my color, they don't want to promote me. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. That's a pretty
like,
big statement to make.
That's just a simple excuse.
Yeah.
Like, you don't look at how well were you working.
Exactly.
Do you actually deserve it? No.
Yeah.
I'm Indian. That's why I don't get anything.
It's quite disgusting when you like, because you're shit at your job, you throw like you play the race card. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shitty thing to do.
That happens. It's a very convenient thing to do.
Yeah.
So much racism. We're all the same race. We're
No.
all humans.
Or maybe you're just bad at your job. That's why you didn't get a promotion.
Exactly. You're just bad at your job.
Playing it up is the one that causes the problem, actually.
No, but actually in Singapore, you need to have like different races in your company when you do
Mm.
like Yeah, you can't just have
Dude,
all.
even for housing,
Yeah, you need a certain number of percentage of like Malays,
percentage of
Indians,
like Malays, Indians in a
Chinese.
certain level.
in a certain. I thought it's in the whole
Even
building.
whole building and level. Like, if I'm an Indian house owner,
Yeah,
and if I'm the only non-Chinese in
Yeah.
that level, I can only sell it to a non-Chinese. I can't sell it to a Chinese.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Non-Chinese. So non-Chinese would be like any
Eurasian,
Malay,
mixed race,
or whatever. Okay.
Malay, Indian, yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
foreigner, a Korean, Japanese.
But that's only with HDB, right? Not for like private.
Yeah, private,
Anything goes.
anything goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the race thing is a very big card that just gets put
Yeah.
out there.
No, but I think
It's the Joker.
the even funnier thing was that Shay actually got called up by the police. He went down to like Tanling
Oh yeah.
to like settle. Yeah,
Yeah.
because of all the like the traction that he's getting on Facebook
Yeah, because
and certain comments that was made about him and
Mm.
about his race and everything. So he had to went down to settle it with the cops.
no, that's the other thing. The comments.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
I
It's
mean,
like
see,
a
that's
open a
why when
Pandora's
you,
box.
when you put this thing up, you know, it's
Yeah,
open
opening
to the
yourself.
public, and then everybody put their views in, but not everyone is.
yeah, but why do the cops care, man? That's the thing. Why do the authorities care?
I think
Like,
it's
they would care.
disruption of the peace,
Yeah.
or some kind of like harmony. You know, like if it gets to a point, because this is a big
it's a racial
yeah, it's a-
issue. So
and it's a
racial
big
harmony, dude.
platform.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
very open platform. Little discord here and there could, you know,
But-
fester. So I don't know how badly this show of opinion is. I mean, on his part, but it just shows how small things are here, and we can blow it up into such big proportions,
yeah, simple
and it
thing.
could cause an issue in itself. I mean,
Mm.
over the world, it's like people would say, "Lo, Singapore's in unrest in Singapore due to a comment
yeah.
made by a guy who, you know,
They can blow it up, lah.
he can blow
Yeah.
it up. He maybe just call for a little bit of attention there.
Yeah, but I think he has the right to voice his displeasure.
He does.
Just that whether Facebook is the better way to go or not, that's
Well,
that's
that's the
a
other
question
thing.
for another day.
When you say someone has the right to voice it, you know, in Singapore it's very
Yeah.
stringent. But it also falls on the person to think about what he's saying, I guess. So he can say whatever he wants, but he has to be, you know, when he says it, then he has to take responsibility for it.
Yeah, but people have
And-
called him out on his hypocrisy, right? Of the
Yeah.
past like
Mm.
comedy sketches that he's done, where he used the stereotypical Indian accent for
And
you know,
now he has
comedy
the right to
purposes.
defend himself. Like, why did
Yeah.
he do it? Then he'll probably, I,
mean-
don't know what you'll say. Like, we'll look forward to that one.
I mean that was pretty good, man. Like he made that comment, people like rebuttal him, like you know.
As long as they keep it civil,
Yeah, yeah,
Stop
it was
them.
civil, it
Don't
was
like
civil.
call him names.
They
you
they,
know.
they basically just posted the link, like watch
Yeah.
this. You know, that's it. Yeah.
Savage.
No, but there was someone who replied to him, right? She got loads of like flack for replying to him. Someone replied to him.
Yeah. There are a couple of people. Yeah,
No, like there's a Chinese lady.
yeah.
Oh,
I think she got like shit tons of like flack.
But was she making sense in the replies?
She went a little bit overboard as well, like saying that what are you talking about?
Right.
Like, you know, you're just blowing a very
Oh,
small
actually-
thing
Yeah.
out of proportion, and
it's like what
you
I
know,
was
if you
saying,
if you don't want to do it, just don't go for the audition, or
Mm.
or just walk out
yeah.
lah.
And then she got
Yeah.
issues for that, and then that was I think that was the one that led to the whole
Saying about
the
Chinese privilege.
Chinese people who we have our privilege, but we're ignorant of it,
Mm.
and
That's the
that whole-
same. That's the same thing that's happening in America, like in Canada, in
the white people.
the white privilege.
But that's different though. That's you can't take
But
what's
how is
going
that-
on in
how is
America.
that
No, because
different?
they went through
Yeah,
issues. They
went
actually
through
had
issues, like-
slavery and all that kind of stuff.
and that
Yeah.
shit. And of course how they oppressed like the Native Americans and now
Mm.
like they wiped out most of their tribes. And
No, but-
we were
and it's
just here.
But there's
Yeah.
no white privilege anymore
in where?
in the West. There's no white privilege anymore. It's whoever has money.
It was a money privilege.
Yeah.
But
Like
the-
LeBron James just came out and said that you know, whether you're a celebrity, movie star, athlete,
Mm.
whatever, you're a politician, but being black in America is still hard. Dude, you earn $35 million a year just playing basketball.
But he was the lucky ones to at least be good at that. Like they're
Dude,
like a lot of
there's
them.
so many of them who are earning like big bucks playing football,
Yeah.
basketball, baseball, boxing, MMA. How they have like track athletes.
Yeah.
They're making tons of money. Rappers, actors, actresses,
Mm.
singers.
But
They're
but
earning loads of
but
money.
if you look at their communities themselves and how like neglected they are, like
They,
Yeah.
they
you
had
know,
to fight for those things.
Yeah,
right?
they have
But
to-
let's just
No,
say they
you-
had to fight for
but
those
you'll
things in
see
the
you'll see
beginning.
neglected communities in
Every-
every race. You'll see them in the black community, the African Americans. You'll see them in the Hispanic community.
yeah.
You'll see them in the white community as well. There are
Yeah.
trailer parks, what?
True.
The trailer park people are the white neglected community.
Mm.
Then you have all the like Latino Americans, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricos,
Yeah.
the people from Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
the people from Cuba, in Miami and like all these places. Like there are like ghettos everywhere.
True. But I think there's this a mindset between like white Americans is that like anyone's not white, like you are an immigrant. Like I was just chatting.
I don't think that is true.
No, I was chatting with a
But-
friend of mine, of Indian descent, but
Yeah.
he American guy, and he was saying that like he have chatted with like a couple of like white people who are far on the right, and they are saying like basically what they're saying is that immigrants come into this country and take
they
job,
ruin
blah
it.
blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah, and then I asked him like, have you asked them where they come from?
Yeah.
Where if you go back like 3 generations, they're probably like from Ireland or somewhere in Europe. So everyone's immigrant, right?
Everyone's
But just that they assume like everyone's not white are coming to take our jobs.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about new immigrants. Like people who are coming into the country like over the past like 5 years.
Yeah, but America was founded on land of
yeah,
immigrants, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean Singapore as well. That's one thing that we have quite similar
But you see, the people who are doing well don't complain.
in Singapore.
No, everywhere. Which millionaire is going to complain about immigrants?
Oh yeah, of course.
No.
I mean, if you make $1 million, you should be happy about it.
like whoever's doing well, they won't complain about all these kind of things.
Mm.
Mm.
People who are in a rut, they are not making money. They don't have, most of them have very little education
Yeah,
or even no education.
and
They-
the other ones.
Yeah, and then they blame it on other factors.
Yeah,
They blame everyone else except for themselves.
Spoken like a true Republican.
What? True Republican. No, and even like calling yourself a Republican or Democrat or like liberal, conservative, I think those labels are too polarizing.
I would consider myself a liberal, like a classic liberal. Like
I think you can't be like a
old school liberal.
100% like a liberal or conservative.
Liberal
or-
in the form of like speech, like freedom of speech.
Yeah, but
I'm a liberal
but you
in that
can't
sense.
classify your like your political allegiance to like 100% like
Because we don't have that here.
Oh yeah,
I just want to point out, we are lacking one
Yeah.
side. It's like we've got Chinese,
Yeah.
we've got Indian.
I'm-
Okay, this
I-
guy's not really a Chinese. I can't really speak Mandarin. You also.
I can speak Mandarin.
But none of us can speak Malay. So we're missing
need-
out one guy.
We just need to find one more
Mm-hmm.
to make it Singapore.
Make it
To make-
Singapore.
Racial harmony.
Oh no, then you can't leave behind the Eurasians.
True.
He can
Mm.
count as a Eurasian.
No,
No,
No?
no.
he's
Oh,
Chinese
yeah,
and
it's-
Indian.
Yeah.
Chinese and Indian. Well, then we have to make one, I guess.
Find a Eurasian.
Find the Eurasian and find
Find the Eurasian
someone who's Malay.
Malay.
Yeah.
5-man podcast.
Malay,
5
Malay, I might
stars.
have one lah. Malay, I might have one.
Yeah, that's why we have I mean, it's like 5 stars, right? Yeah, 5 stars. Crescent moon, blood, white.
Blood?
Do it, and it's like
Blood,
yeah,
blood.
it's like
Blood on the flag.
Red
This
and
country
white.
was founded on blood though. Like
Yeah.
the wars that we fought. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kill
So,
lah.
we barely fought.
We barely fought lah. We suffered lah.
The Americans dropped a bomb and the Japanese were crippled.
We got
Two
caught.
bombs. Two
Two
bombs.
bombs, yeah.
and
We basically got caught with our pants down. Japanese
There's
came
actually
over
quite
the-
an interesting documentary by the BBC
About Singapore.
on how the Japanese took over Singapore from the British, and it was because of a British aristocrat who
Hmm.
sold like intel to the Japanese.
Right.
I see.
Because we had our cannons pointing to the sea or something, right?
Yeah.
Expecting
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy who is like who has he's a lord something,
Yeah.
and he was like selling information.
Shit.
Yeah. to
Were
the
there
Japanese.
documents to back this up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so the BBC actually did a documentary about him.
Bastard.
and how he sold the British out, but he still kept his
Lordship.
title. Yeah.
Was he prosecuted after that?
No.
No one found out until like.
No, they found out after that, but nothing was done to him.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
nuts. It's pretty
So
crazy.
so if it was not for him, I think the British would have been able to like
Withstand-
Fight. Yeah,
withstand.
withstand. Yeah. If
But then
they-
it was pretty much a walkover. They basically just walked into our country like, I got it.
yeah,
That's it.
walk through the back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the British like, bye. See you.
They were like, fuck.
We got other wars to fight.
Oh yeah, because they were crippled by World War II. They were bombed, man. Fuck.
By
the Germans.
Nazi Germany, yeah.
Yeah.
Morale wouldn't be that high. I mean, it's like you fight the Germans on one side and the Japanese guys in the butt.
I mean, they did want to conquer the whole world at some point in time.
Yeah.
So that
Both sides.
They wanted everything.
they wanted everything. They wanted tea trade, they want textile, they want
Yeah.
gold and
Diamonds.
diamonds, and
everything.
Yeah.
Greedy little munchings.
Dude, they went everywhere. They went everywhere.
Yeah, the empire that never sets, right? Where the sun never sets.
Yeah. They went to America.
Yeah.
They went to. Did they go to South America? They went to
They
the
didn't go that
Caribbean.
far.
Yeah,
They didn't
Caribbean.
Go that far?
Yeah, they went to the Caribbean.
I think South America, yeah, that's where they brought the spices over to Asia, right?
Yeah.
Chile and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they went to Africa.
Northern Africa, yeah.
They went to the Middle East,
Wow.
India.
And this was all without the like modern helicopters and all that.
Yeah.
They went by ground.
There weren't helicopters in the fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
without those kind of things, they had to do all this
Dude,
by
closer to the mic, dude.
by like bicycles and tanks and trucks.
Nothing, just ships.
No, like
Ships.
Ships is like sails.
yeah.
I mean, but
yeah.
Horses
still,
and
Yeah.
to navigate that far, to go that far, and all this kind of thing. I can't imagine doing it now. You
Dude,
want me to go do 24?
They had loads of time on their
Yeah.
hands.
there are lots of time. Dude, Genghis Khan
No, I mean
conquered
it's the mentality.
all the way to Europe, right?
Yeah.
On horseback.
Yeah, but it's the mentality. Ask any modern guy to like, let's go 24 km route march. No. How about you take the? How about you take the man truck? No, very uncomfortable. It's like that's my mentality. I don't know about the rest. Like no, I'm not going that far. Sorry,
Yeah, but we're not trying to conquer the world, are we?
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Step by step.
Step
It
by
might be
step.
small, but we could spread. You know, red dots they do spread. And
Like
usually very
measles.
bad, like measles, dengue, all this kind of thing. You see red dots, you're scared.
Right.
Why not us?
That will never happen.
That would never happen.
Okay lah.
Yeah.
Slowly, we infect the world through Singlish first. Efficient
Yeah.
English.
Singlish.
Yeah, efficient English. Let's go around the la.
Is that what you call Singlish? Efficient English.
Efficient English. We cut short all the words we don't need. Grammatical errors be shit. It's okay. I don't care. It's like come lah.
Come
Who scared who? See what? It's like see you know. I tell you, if we can, okay, we could destroy the English language lah. We could. We
Yeah,
will.
that is.
If this is allowed to spread, English language is gone.
But English language has always been evolving.
It is.
Since, like,
so
it
ours
was
is
first-
the most efficient level. We cut out all the words we
Dude.
don't need.
Fucking fake news.
What?
Why is a term being invented to just say that it's a lie?
What do you mean?
It's not true.
What
Like the term fake news.
Right.
Or alternative
I'm pretty sure
facts?
that will be alternative facts.
Right.
It's just false. It's
That's
just
how
false.
English evolved.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What alternative facts? If it's not factual,
That means it's false.
It's
a
false.
lie.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a lie.
True.
We already have words to describe it. What fake news? That means it's not news. It's shit.
It's all used to distract you from the truth.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they can't call it shit, right? They have to like
No, it's just not news.
false. Then
Yeah.
it should be false.
No, if it's fake news, that means it's just not news.
Yeah, it's lies.
Yeah, it's lies. Why
Just
do
call
you
it-
need a new term?
They want it to be
Someone just earn money out of it. That is going to be the term of the year.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake
Fake-
news.
Who
Every-
coined it?
it's
Who
like-
coined that term?
It
No,
might be Trump.
fake news is still okay
Probably,
because it's
yeah.
like news, but it's not real. Not it's not it's news with no facts. So fake news.
Yeah, but then it does not even qualify to be news.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it was out there, so he had to call it something.
No, he called it fake news because I think it was towards CNN.
CNN, yeah.
Ah,
And after that, all the other news channels started saying that, oh, Trump speaks with alternative facts.
Right.
Like, that is not facts.
That's not facts.
Fuck.
It's
They need a lawyer.
from a lawyer. That was from someone studying in that line. Alternative facts. This bottle is 1 liter. Alternatively, it's 500 ml.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like,
And you're
why
looking at it, it's a 1 liter bottle, but okay. We could alternative facts. That bottle is 2 500 milliliter bottles.
Now I got to do math.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's alternative point of view, but not a fact.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you, when you
With
put,
alternative point of view, that's fine. That's a different opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
so
You can't have an alternate.
Would that be considered oxymoron? Alternative facts
No.
or fake news?
oxymoron is like
No.
fake truth.
Fake truth. That
Oxymoron
would be,
is
yeah.
like a false
Yeah.
truth.
False
False
truth.
truth.
Yeah, so a false truth would be an oxymoron, and false truth would be don't know how that works. This is actually
Plastic
blowing
glass.
Me, but this is blowing my mind.
Or women drivers.
Oh. This is hardly soft. I don't know. No, hardly soft is still okay. Oh, soft
Yeah, hardly soft is
still okay. It's not really an oxymoron. It's just
nearly. It's nearly
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Nearly
but-
there.
Tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
But then again, alternative facts would be, it could be that the tears are
I
the
know.
ones that causing the joy.
Pretty ugly. He's
Yeah.
pretty ugly. Yeah.
That one's good. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't see that. I said don't bring up Trump.
What? No, we were talking about fake news.
Yeah,
Like,
talking about
but
fake
it,
news.
It came from him.
Oh, yeah, but
so
it did come from
seems
him.
to stem up from that guy. You know, man of such power, given such.
comedians are loving Trump.
True. A lot of material.
Loads of.
But the
material
thing is that
coming-
everyone's talking about that.
Yeah.
So then you gets too saturated, right?
Yeah,
You gotta
because now
find-
they're blowing everything up. Like, oh, his hair waves in a certain way.
Yeah,
one
no, but
way.
everything that he does, everything that his family does,
Correct.
everything is
He
scrutinized.
tweets
Yeah.
Kovivi. He wants to say coffee, but he spells it as some
Kovivi.
Kovivi.
Yeah, that becomes news.
That becomes news. It's
And,
ridiculous.
and a
his-
press conference was held because of that.
Yeah.
That's
Huh?
pretty insane.
Like if you watch Veep,
Yeah.
dude, like whatever is happening now
Mirrors
looks like
that.
it's straight out Veep, straight out of Veep.
Used to be in show business. I wouldn't write it out. You know, it could be all a big practical joke. Like reveals, he's not actually president. We've been running the country behind your back, and he's
That
just been
Big
stepping
Oil
in.
is actually the president.
Hmm?
Big oil.
Yeah, big oil.
Big Oil is the
Dude, he
president.
does not need to take money from them. He has got tons of money.
Big Oil and
Well, that's probably the only positive part about him, that he cannot be lobbied. But he's the biggest, like,
Dude, the guy who got him elected was the guy who started lobbying, Roger Stone.
oh yeah.
there were only 6 other businessmen that were president. 6 or 7.
Yeah, the rest of them were either lawyers
Only
or
Harry S. Truman.
Actors. Reagan.
actor- yeah,
Truman was
Ronald
actually
Reagan.
a
B-level
a-
actor.
a businessman as well. Truman, all the Bushes.
Yeah, most of them, yeah, all the Bushes, but all the Bushes were somehow involved in some kind of government.
Mm.
Like,
One
George
was
W.
in
Bush was governor
Yeah.
of Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, Texas
Texas.
Ranger. The Rangers, Texas Rangers. He had something to do with them.
Or the team.
Yeah. he
Yeah.
had something to do with them.
They all had oil businesses. The George H. Bush.
So most of the Republicans, I think, some
Yeah, they all are businessmen.
W.
Lawyers.
Bush, his motto was like, you have to provide for your family before you go into politics or something like that.
Who? W. Bush?
W. Bush, one of the Bush family.
W.
Bushies.
W.
The Bushies. Oh, better not say that. The Bushies.
It reminded me of Bill Burr and his whenever he does like reads
Yeah.
for his sponsors on his podcast, it's like W.
We should do that, but if anyone wants to sponsor, just let us know.
yeah,
Definitely.
some Kopio and
Also,
Teh tarik.
Teh tarik and
we
couple
were
of
sponsored by
kaya,
Kelby and Pokka.
Kaya
bread,
toast.
kaya toast.
Kelby and
Yakun, if
Pokka.
you're hearing.
Some
Or
breakfast would be good.
or
We're
bread
doing this
top,
quite
yeah.
early. I didn't do it with breakfast in me, so that's why I'm not saying stuff.
what else can you do it in you?
Hmm?
What else can you do
With
in me?
with
In me,
in you,
many things.
many things.
Huh.
We shall not dwell
Too much on that.
Too deep into that.
Let's keep this PG. 14. or
14.
something, yeah. So I don't know why you chose
13.
13. Yeah.
It's 13.
No. Why did they choose that number? Why 13? Is like 13 the age where
Yeah,
teenhood ends?
yeah, you go
or-
into secondary school.
Or
Yeah.
so that's how they consider it. But I never grew up. When I went into secondary school, I was still a kid. So when you say
Yeah.
PG-13, that still applies to me even when I
But-
was 16.
I think what's the maximum that you can show in PG-13? Some
Yeah,
violence, maybe.
Yeah, some-
perhaps.
maybe.
Yeah.
It was a very average thing. It's like, why not 12?
I don't think violence. PG-13 involves violence though.
Yeah, I think it does.
It
Like
does.
Disney
Have you
films
seen
are like
Lion
PG-13.
King? You have.
Like
But-
themes, I think like certain themes
What?
about death or like suffering, maybe then it's PG-13.
Lion King is
What?
PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13. Yeah,
But Mufasa died.
yeah. So like themes of
And
like,
his name is
Yeah.
forever like with death. Like Mufasa.
but you don't
You
see him.
died. You dead.
But like in
You-
terms of like violence, it's not really there, right?
his own brother threw him off the cliff.
True.
That's
Yeah.
pretty dark.
That's
Yeah.
pretty dark.
And
Yeah.
it was very ominous when you said, "Long live the king."
Dude, I was so scared when I first saw that as a kid,
Yeah, and they
and I cried a
And-
couple of times.
they
I've not
killed
watched
him.
it.
You know what's Lion King?
I've not-
What?
You have not.
I've
Well,
not-
spoiler alert. Too late though.
Mufasa dies,
Mufasa dies.
I don't think I'll watch it.
and Simba becomes king.
Yeah. It's like what's that like? He didn't kill his father, but it was a fratricide. No wait, no. It's what happens when you kill your siblings?
Murder.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
No, fratricide is you killing someone who you're not supposed to kill. Like friendly fire. That's
Friendly
fratricide.
Oh, what is it when you kill your brother? Shit, what was it called?
Murder.
Guys, stop saying murder.
Family
I know
love.
it's murder.
Family
yeah,
love.
yeah, it's called tough love.
Tough love. Exactly.
Oh,
No, I kill you 'cause I love you.
phew.
This life,
To
Oh,
give
man.
you a better life.
this life is not for you. It's a hard life.
That
It's
is
a-
straight from a Patrice O'Neill bit.
Yeah.
About how you daydream about killing your girlfriend or wife, but you don't do it.
You need to get
You
out of the
think about it.
relationship.
No,
yeah.
you think about. Yeah, that is the only way to get out of a relationship because you think about it, but you don't do it.
Well, yeah.
And why do you need to kill her? It's because you love her. Wow.
And you know this life would be too tough for her to handle.
So you just skip past all the suffering right to the end.
Correct.
Right to the
Just like you do with those
Solve.
good movies.
You need some solutions.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
So-
everybody has those. You have those movies you really love, but when you watch it again, sometimes you tend to skip certain
Oh yeah.
Certain parts to the
Yeah.
parts that you love.
because you want to keep loving that movie. So,
You skip past the bad parts.
yep.
Yeah.
So in this case, the bad part is her living. So
Remove that.
yeah, and then I can get to the grieving part. It's like, oh my god, I love this so much. What happened to her? She died.
Is that what most people do when they watch like rom-coms? They just skip to the good parts and then like, oh, this is what,
But what are the good parts in rom-coms?
like, you know, the
laughing
where,
part,
where
the-
the
the
guy
part
meets
where you
girl,
laugh.
where the guy sweeps the girl off her feet.
Oh, you
that
meant
kind
the
of shit.
actual parts inside? No,
Yeah.
the rom-coms.
That's
they're
like every
all-
Tamil movie.
Yeah, those ones they provide a lot. Of
No, actually,
alternative
let,
points
let,
of
let me
view.
rephrase that. Romantic comedies take the good parts of like
Life.
being in a relationship and then they show it on screen without showing the bad parts.
They can't
They can't, yeah.
show you the bad parts. It becomes a horror
Because
movie.
people want to be lied to, right? About
Yeah.
don't romanticize the whole.
They don't want the truth.
Exactly. They want fake news.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do.
Linking two segments together.
Can you imagine actually if they did one proper one?
What, like a romantic film?
Yeah, a documentary on life, on love.
No, there, Blue Valentine.
No,
Write the line.
There is a documentary called Love, and it's about how people who can't find
Love.
love go online on like dating websites, and they meet people meet ladies from like Russia, Ukraine, stuff like that.
Mm.
And it's
So-
quite interesting. Like the people who are using these websites, they are actually paying quite a bit to use the website.
Oh,
So you need to pay to send like a full length.
you gotta pay
Message.
the love. Ah, okay.
Yeah. Then you can like send gifts and stuff like that. It's a very interesting documentary. Like most of the time, people who meet ladies via this website, they end up losing money.
So the ladies basically use this as a cheating website.
Yes.
To cheat them. Of
No,
money.
not all, but some of them do.
Right.
Because most of the guys who are using these websites are either old or they have been like single, they have gone through divorce and they're single, or they just can't get a woman by themselves.
Why not just Tinder? It's free.
This was
Oh, yeah,
before Tinder
I think
came
you
out,
should
I guess.
watch the documentary and then you'll figure out why they are not using Tinder.
I get what you mean.
And
Yeah.
there was this Australian guy who's like working in the mines, like he's got money. When the mines were up there who were operating in Australia, very very good money.
Yeah.
But he has no family.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like his kids are married or something like that. And then he wanted to find someone, so he was using this website. He went to meet the girl in like they would have like a huge event where all the members fly down there. They meet the girls in real life, and they try and click, and they see if that it will really happen.
Try to get hitch.
Yeah, try to get hitched. And the lady had like a daughter
Ooh.
from a previous marriage or relationship, and this guy brought her and the kid all the way from Europe to like Bali and got married in Bali. And he could not bring her into Australia because they have to process
the
like,
visa
the
and everything
and
what-
stuff like that.
yeah.
So she went back to I think is Ukraine. And then she just stopped replying to his messages and stuff like that.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Did he give her any money or whatever?
Yeah,
Probably.
money, like ring, brought her on like the vacation and stuff like that.
The question now to ask is how many people has she been doing this?
Oh yeah,
to?
you never know.
Yeah, right.
You would never know. And the only avenue that these guys can like complain to is the website owners.
And then they'd be like, sorry,
and
she
and
took down her
owners are
profile.
like, yeah, and the owners like, oh, we can't do anything. Like our job is to like
Link you
set
up.
you guys up.
Yeah,
Then whatever happens after that is
that's your problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
kinda-
wow,
Harsh.
it's like bloody harsh, but you're like shit.
No, but
How many people are losing money, dude?
yeah.
It's loads of money, man. Loads of money.
No, but how does the website have so much money that they can fly people down from all over
Oh,
the
no, you
world
have to
for an
pay
event?
for it yourself.
You have to pay for it yourself.
Your,
They
your
just-
flight tickets.
Yeah, they just organize like
Everything's
a tour
paid by
thing.
you.
So you pay for it.
They just give
Oh.
you the outlet. Why are you having second thoughts? You want to start something like that?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I get on the website, right, if I find this girl that I really clicked with, but she's
Yeah.
in, I don't know, Lithuania, for example,
Yeah.
and I have to fly out to like fucking Lithuania for an event
Yeah.
and
if
pay for my flight
If they're gonna host the event,
if they're
in
going to host the
Lithuania,
flight, and
yeah.
if we fall in love, then what am I gonna do?
Stay
It's up to you.
I can't live there.
You can't live there.
And don't fly.
Neither can she come back to Singapore.
So you have
Then
to
yeah,
this is-
then you have to make some arrangements.
you have to make proper plans.
Yeah, it's
and
harsh, dude.
safeguard yourself.
But yeah,
Don't fly to Lithuania.
But you see, the website would never give a fuck.
true,
Yeah.
They are earning money.
true. It's subscription based, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to pay like a certain amount every month.
All right. Should we all get on their website and then like tell our stories next week?
I think we wouldn't have stories because I know I'm pretty sure none of us will pay the
Subscription fee.
subscription fee. We'll be using the light version. You send a message.
much-
No, you can't send another message for next 10 minutes.
And the worst thing is that next week one of us just doesn't appear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on a flight to
Lithuania.
Eastern
I've
Europe,
met the love
Eastern
of
Europe.
my life. She's in. I can't pronounce the country.
Belarus.
She has a Polish name. Her name is Johanna
She said that she had many bills to pay. I'm
Jabberwocky.
digging out for my savings, to help her with her finance.
Yeah.
She didn't actually
Sold my
say all
kidney.
that. There
Sold
was a
my kidney.
translator there because she was just saying gibberish. Fell in love.
She looks 10 years older than the photo in the profile, but I still believe it's
No, but
true love.
you know, there's a funny bit in it as well, because you look at the guy and then you look at the girl. The girl looks like a model,
Oh.
and then you look at the guy. You're like, no,
She's
like,
not good. That's
dude,
not gonna
what,
happen.
What were you expecting out of this?
Yeah.
You're definitely going to be conned.
Yeah.
She's definitely not going to marry you.
That
And
is
that's
very
wh-
true.
That's why PG-13 doesn't apply to everyone because he was still
But-
living in a fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they are not billionaires or millionaires.
But he does have
That's
money.
quite sad.
But it's quite sad. Like, he worked hard for his money, and then she just comes along and just like takes
Yeah.
everything away.
Takes everything away, and
Did she at least give him?
And that's only like one story
Yeah.
out of that. Like, and then they follow like many other stories within that documentary, and you're like, fuck.
I mean, if a girl wants to take my money, sure, but make sure the sex is good. That's the least. The least you could do.
That is just prostitution. lah.
yeah.
At
That's-
least
you
I
don't
get
have to
something
do
out of it,
all
right?
that.
I get something out of it.
But you don't have to do all that. You just have to go to I mean over here it's Geylang lah, but
Yeah, but it's too fast. There's a time limit. It's 20 minutes. I can't do it in 20 minutes. I can't even get my clothes off in 20 minutes.
you'd rather fly all the way there.
What are you wearing? You can't get your clothes off in 20 minutes.
I like to take my time, you know. I like to,
He's wearing a swimsuit right out, one of those dive suits.
Yeah.
with a belt with a
A
lock.
wetsuit.
A wetsuit.
Wetsuit.
Yeah,
Wetsuit.
wetsuit.
Chastity lock. Chastity
Chastity.
belt?
Chastity.
Yeah, with a belt.
The stripper's name, Chastity.
Chastity.
Why would any
Irony.
yeah, why would any-
Irony.
guys, we won't have to wear that. I think just comes off in a click.
Yeah,
Chastity
chastity.
Off.
comes off.
But I heard some stories about like some of my friends who went to Geylang before. It's quite insane, dude. Like the moment they get in, and then she just lie on the bed,
Like
spread,
a fish.
spread her legs,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
and
then
it's like, get it done
wait,
Get it
seriously?
done and get out.
So that's
Yeah.
how it works.
in
You
Geylang.
go to-
Yeah, and I was like, how do you even do it? It's like, oh, just
yeah,
you know,
that
you gotta
one.
do what you do. You paid the money. Now just get it done in
Just
20
wear,
minutes.
Just go inside, pop, 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 pop. That's all.
It's like,
So
there's no mood. There's no like tease. There's no foreplay. Whatever.
seriously,
How much?
Yeah.
Would you, why would you expect all these kind of things?
I'm not. If I remember correctly, he paid like what $50-$60
50, 60 bucks
for 20 minutes.
for 20 minutes.
for a whole.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's you gotta expect something like that if you're paying like $50.
Not really. Just don't pay the. Don't go there. It's like you could do that with your hands. You just why would you want to go there? and
There's no board of standards for prostitutes in Singapore, right?
It's like you didn't know you
There's
paid
no,
$10.
for $10,
Get her
you
to
will
pat
get
the
this.
head. That's
Yeah.
all. Then if you pay $20, she'll pat and sayang a bit.
Yeah.
If anything more than that, right, she'll lie on the bed like you just describe.
True.
Lie on the bed and
Yeah,
Uh,
have your way.
yeah, have your way. You pay 100 more, she'll walk with you to
To the exit.
yeah,
She'll bring you to the
probably,
exit.
Yeah. You pay 200, she'll say your name.
She'll call you
If
by
you
name.
pay her $500, she'll say your name and call you a certain no, she won't say your name. She'll call you like maybe one of those honey bunny names like
She'll
whatnot.
want to find out more about you.
Mm,
She'll
correct.
ask you about your
You
story.
pay her-
You
you
know,
pay her $1,000.
Small talk.
Yeah,
small
Small
talk.
talk.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where you get the small talk. So they come in, oh, what you do? What's your thing? $2,000.
Oh, you'll get pillow talk.
Pillow talk.
Pillow
Yeah.
talk. Anything above $5,000, marriage.
Marriage.
Is up there. It's
But
like,
you have to
"Ooh,
pay for the marriage.
Yeah, of course. Then you're just like,
Yeah.
do you want me? Do you
Of
want to
course.
take me
Who-
out?
She's not going to pay for it, right?
Correct. Because you offer her 5K for no reason, she'll be asking you. You want to get serious now? 10K. You're already crazy when you went to like $500 and $400.
10K. I think she'll travel like on a holiday with you.
10K.
Oh, yeah.
No,
oh,
10. No, for
Speaking of that,
10K, she will bring you to visit her parents in
No.
whichever country she's
10K.
no,
She'll
I'm pretty
start
sure
treating
no.
you like a person, I guess.
like a person.
Yeah, because you treated her way better.
Yeah.
already. 10K.
How much money do you think you have to pay a prostitute for her to bring you back to see her parents and say
I
this is
think
my
that-
boyfriend?
I think
No,
that
you gotta put a ring on it for
Yeah.
that one.
Put a ring on it.
Yeah. There's no amount of money. It's just when you start paying a girl for her affections like that, then it's
it is still a
usually-
transaction.
yeah,
Still a
it's
transaction.
Still a transaction.
But dude, like this
It's
is
business.
mail for order brides. Like you can just pay
Yeah.
like a certain amount of money and they're like, oh, we're in love now. You know, like I don't know.
Mail order brides. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah,
Mail
but
order
mail
brides.
order brides, you are usually taking women from poor countries
Who need
or
the money?
developing
You-
countries.
Yeah.
Country,
Yeah.
You want to get out of the country.
They want to get out of the country, so they will find every avenue that they can to get out of the country.
There's this good documentary by Louis. I can't pronounce his last name, man.
Zero.
Thiero. Yeah, about mail order brides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
got
pretty
good
insane.
documentaries on so many.
So many, man, yeah.
things.
But it's a documentary worth checking out because he actually filmed them while they meet for the first time,
Mm.
and yeah, it's pretty insane, man. And
Was
then
it beautiful? Was it
the guy,
moment?
no, the guy is speaking English, and she barely, and she has a translator there to translate. And then it's
Does
like,
the
how
does the translator come with the package?
probably you have to pay for the translator. I
It's
don't
very
know,
awkward. It's
probably.
like come home, Billy, translate this to my wife.
And then like I think on the third or fourth meeting they decide to get married.
Oh,
It's like wow.
But you have quite a number of them doing it.
Yeah.
Like you have, I think you can watch it on YouTube has it, but BBC did like a documentary thing following the workers, the staff at the Bangkok airport. So you have loads of British, Australian, European, American men
Yeah.
who travel to Thailand as sex tourists, and then they have quite a bit of money. They retire or something like that. and then
Wait. They travel to Thailand as sex tourists.
Yeah, so they're there for sex.
Right.
So they're
Quite
going to
honest
spend like
about
5 days or a week.
Just getting sex.
yeah, like going to all
Visiting
those,
brothels.
like those go-go dance clubs and like like bars and pubs.
So it's just men being men.
Men being men, and then they find someone there.
Yeah.
They get married there, and
Wow.
then they pay for her family and
Yeah.
her maintenance and everything, and then they fly back, or they settle down in Thailand itself.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think that's what they
So-
were going for, right? The go-go dancers. That's what
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
looking for. They're looking for a rich, like
oh, not even rich, someone who will look after them
yes,
and
they're
like
looking for like a caretaker. That's one of their end goals. If
yeah,
is it that's one of the end
Yeah.
goals. That's like
because what drives them to work in the sex industry in Thailand is poverty.
That's quite sad, man. That's
Yeah.
very sad.
It's poverty. So they're most of the go-go dancers
Yeah.
or people who are working in this industry.
They're finding a way out.
Yeah, most of them are from the countryside,
Yeah.
and then they come and work, and they
Mm.
sending money back to their family. Their parents might be farmers or something like that.
I mean, this is on one end of the extreme. On the other end of the extreme, you have like educated young women who choose to become like,
Escorts.
escorts.
Yeah.
And
Because
they
of
charge
money.
like
because of the money. Is it?
insane
Yeah.
amounts of money, man. Insane amounts of money.
But you see, that's a choice.
That's where it comes from. Like $200, $300, $500.
No, it's like
$10,000.
Yeah, it goes to $1,000,
Yeah.
like thousands of dollars.
For a night, and like that's like the minimum, right? And
Yeah.
yeah. And of course, like the men that she sees, like they can give like gifts and other shit as
Yeah,
well.
but she
Yeah.
doesn't give out. It's because these kind of men, they might not be looking for the sex. They might be looking for the
Company.
company, the affection, the social interaction.
Yeah, but if you look at it from a business standpoint, right, she has to play the game of like a girlfriend
yeah,
Yeah.
And it's
and
actually- it
and
costs
and like a
more.
client as well. Not client, as a like a professional. Keep
yeah,
the
the
professional.
girlfriend
Yeah.
experience, right?
Yeah.
That one they're selling something that's worth a little bit more. They're selling their own they're selling their emotional commitment
Yeah.
because they're now committing to you like they're not just giving you, unfeeling, unemotional sex. They're
Yeah,
giving
it's not
you-
just lying on the bed, kind of
right,
spread
they're
legs.
giving you
Yeah,
part of
there are
themselves
levels to
inside.
it.
Yeah.
Like, you're no longer a hooker. You're
a deeper part
your
of it.
companion.
But how much does it fuck you up though? Yeah, like like emotionally and mentally, like
I think
For that
it
person-
depends on the individual.
Mm.
Like really.
like you play this game, like okay, I know that you're paying for me for my time, but I need to pretend to be like a girlfriend to you. After a while, it's like
Yeah,
that-
when
is
they
this
get
real?
tired of it, they get out. Or
They can be
hopefully.
very good actors.
they might be,
And they can get into that line.
But what if they're actually like, what if the guy like likes her and then
Then it will be a pretty woman situation.
They have to set boundaries. Set boundaries. I'm too tall. Set boundaries.
set boundaries between the client and
Yeah, it's like go there. It's like we're clear. It's only for 1 hour. 1 hour. I'm gonna call you Billy Bunny.
Billy Bunny.
Billy
And
Bunny.
after
I don't
1
know
hour,
what
you're
the
no longer
obsession
Billy
is
Bunny.
with Billy, but Billy seems
I-
to be my go-to name.
Yeah,
right now.
I've done some research recently. By research, I mean the term very loosely.
Mhm.
But like you can actually hire them for like a week, dude.
1
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, 1
Yeah,
week.
you
If
can.
you have the cash, you
Yeah,
can
you
block
can.
them out for like a week.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
but
you would have to like give them like the payments in like advance.
advance. But this is only for people that they know, they're close with. So you have
Yeah.
to like meet them on a regular basis, and then they trust you to spend like a week with them.
It's just like one. Yeah. So probably the Chinese New Year weekend. Chinese New Year
Something like that.
They say go in and you are my girlfriend. We're
No,
gonna
but you-
break up after the week. It's like that. I'm gonna tell them that it's like I want to get them off my back. So it's like you're gonna meet my aunties and uncles and all this kind of thing. You're gonna ask me the same questions all
Yeah.
over again, and I'm gonna introduce you. This is my girlfriend. They're gonna say. that,
Wait, wasn't there like some service
Yeah, there is. I
Right?
think I read the same
Yeah.
thing. It's like
in
okay,
Singapore? Like
Mm.
you can hire a boyfriend or girlfriend for
Yeah.
like the festive
and
season.
they can play your
they can
parts,
play,
right?
they can play the role of your.
And then
partner.
after that, it's just done.
yeah,
After
it's
that, you
only
can
for it's only for that particular
Yeah.
day.
Wow.
And the
Or that
best thing is
festive
after
season.
that, you can make up your own stories about how it ended.
Yeah,
You can blame them.
Oh
It's like, I brought her over to meet you, and she said your family's too crazy.
just imagine if your
Wow.
cousin brother hires the same girl again.
Oh.
So I wouldn't have to worry about that one.
Last-
because
It'll be very confusing though
It will
to
be.
everyone.
Yeah.
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 It's like, how can this happen? Oh, he's still. She say he's more handsome.
It'll be so awkward, dude.
Yeah,
And
it
Singapore's a
will.
very small country. I'm pretty sure that
Yeah,
thing
you will
might-
bump into someone.
you definitely bump into someone.
That's why you can keep up the act, but make sure some of them are in on it, especially those you might suspect might
Yeah.
also have to resort to such services. Then I lah cannot how much. And that posed the other awkward question: what if you're in such a position where no one would believe you actually could get a girlfriend, and then the person you bring, they ask, he hire you oh, they all will be like, huh? He hire you, is it?
How much,
Lie
how
lah,
much?
How much?
It's like either the one asking could be the like the one in awkward situation, or the people listening around. Oh, hire
Mm.
what?
Yeah.
Boy, girlfriend, how much? Why like that one?
She's too hot for you.
Yeah, that's why you need to play around the same.
So the same playing field, right? Same
Yeah.
same level
You
field.
can't just
Yeah.
go there and bring Emma Watson in.
If you are 6, you need to find like maybe go up a bit, so 6.5, 7. But you can't get a 9. You can't bring in a 9.
Never
It's too
understood
weird.
the range. It's like everybody's 1 to 10 is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if I told you 1 to 10, like
And-
my 1 to 10, then 10 is Emma Watson.
Right.
And on your level, it doesn't even register. It's like
Yeah.
my 10, your 10 is a Emma Watson.
Alright, like
Emma Watson might be a 7 on someone else's
Huh?
scale.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
on someone else's
I'm
scale.
gonna kick that person's butt. It's like 7 on your thing. What kind of range do you have? Yours must be spoiled. It's like, what's going on? 10
Why?
on mine is like a 20
Yeah,
on everybody else's.
And you just said that it's subjective,
Yeah,
and
it
then
is.
you want to
Yeah,
kick
then I got all
someone's
yes
ass.
because it's Emma. Okay, you can continue. I'm done with Emma.
You're done with Emma.
done with Emma.
After giving her the
The
10,
highest praise. The highest praise.
praise.
It's
okay,
not
I'm done
it's
with it.
10 on mine, but mine is like based on her. 10 comes from her. It's like she started the 10, so it's not fair. She's the originator of 10. To reach 10, you have to be Emma
But
Watson.
you know what's better than 10? 11.
This isn't Spinal Tap. It doesn't go all the way up to 11.
It goes all the way to 11.
If you find an 11, you point her in my direction. She would have to be some progeny of Emma Watson, a mixture of somebody else. Probably like maybe, let's see, who else? Some Victoria's Secret model. Oh, wait, that isn't possible.
Why?
Because they are both ladies. there are ways to do that, right? So you can take DNA from that one and that one, spice them together and get
Spice them together.
perfection.
Isn't that cloning?
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, we
Like
shall not
Dolly
go
the
there.
sheep. Cloning of Dolly the
Yeah.
sheep.
Did you just
But
refer
they-
to Emma Watson
they
as a
had
sheep?
Like couple
No,
of
You
dollies.
watch yourself.
They had couple of dollies.
Yeah, they have a couple of Dollies.
Yeah.
But none
Till
of
they
them.
got it right. Till they like got something close to right.
Yeah,
But where's the whole cloning thing going now though? Like
it's not. I
it
don't
kinda-
think
it kinda
it's as
died
fancy as
down.
we think. It's not as fancy as we think. Cause I think maybe it's just test tube stuff. You just take
Yeah. Cells.
like cells and then they.
or to like grow like a heart or like kidneys or liver.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
yeah.
thing.
I think that.
But they did do a whole ship, right?
Yeah. Dolly.
That was a couple years ago. That's quite long
Oh, you
ago.
mean the
dude.
name
yeah.
is Dolly?
Yeah.
And everyone was up in arms, like all the religious like people
Yeah,
were
of
up in
course.
arms about it. But
Because-
do animals have souls? Like many like people don't believe that animals have souls, right? That human beings only have souls. I don't know.
Well, that's very. Well, we don't know.
Yeah,
don't even-
exactly.
we don't even know if human beings have souls. Like, what's a soul?
What's a soul?
We don't know. We only find out when we die. And even then, we can't tell anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't come out. It's like, hey,
Unless-
I've got a soul. Maybe that's why you hear when your room creaks or the door creaks on things. Someone shouting, it's like, I have a soul, but I'm stuck because I sin.
Unless you reincarnate and you
Yeah.
tell someone.
Reincarnation is also not part of our. You see,
Yeah, he's
that's
Catholic. He's not going to believe
yeah. It's
in
like
reincarnation.
we can't say only one person gets to revive. Only
Wait,
one
so
person.
If you don't believe in
Revive. What
Yeah.
is this? A game?
revive,
Correct.
respawn.
Only
Respawn.
Jesus. Only
restart,
Jesus,
restart.
yeah, Jesus had two lives. We only have one. We only have one chance.
True.
Play it live
True.
on easy. He played live on hard.
Very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Very hard.
He completed the game. He completed the game, and then
Veteran level.
he got a second chance.
You know,
He
in
took-
FIFA, it's like amateur, beginner, amateur, like professional. World class,
he
world
played
class.
world class. He won a while.
Yeah.
He did a few tricks
Before the Romans came.
before the Romans came.
Wait,
and messed things up.
what level are you on now, Sean?
Hmm?
What level
I'm
are you
still
on?
on level 1, man.
Beginner,
Beginner. I have not experienced the life. yet.
Amateur.
amateur.
Amateur level. That's why I don't get an extra life. All of us, it's quite hard to get an extra life. Getting reborn is the other game, the Buddhist game.
The Buddhist game
Is
And the
it?
Hindu game.
and a Hindu game. Yeah.
Yep, that one. That one because it's got many friends as well. We only have one.
And they have many gods as well.
Yeah, lah,
Oh,
friends
yeah,
are
yeah.
we call them friends. We can't refer to them as what. You
Oh,
see some people call them hackers or what.
Hackers.
Yeah.
Hackers.
Yeah, because they get to flout the rules. They're gods. don't
Right.
die. They've got divinity on their side. You know, they can do whatever they want.
They can play by their own rules.
Yeah,
I see. The
We-
laws don't apply.
correct. We've got only one programmer on our side. It's you don't get to
No, but-
choose.
But you see, this is essentially a clash of programmers.
Right.
Clash
Or teams of programmers.
Correct. You can't have them all in the same room. They could all be the same person, but they don't want you to know. It's a very quiet programmer. It's on the background.
Yeah, Evolution is the
Hmm?
chief programmer, right?
Evolution
And-
is leveling up. Yeah,
Leveling
that
up.
was the leveling up. We've reached the point where we've reached one of the max level cap,
No, I disagree.
and
We're still far from it.
level cap.
Yeah,
Oh,
human
no,
beings
because
are
you have
not.
to wait for the next update. Then
Yeah, true.
Then stuff will happen. The update's gonna be crazy though. Dinosaurs went through one update.
Yeah,
Lots of
it might be
bugs.
AI. It might be self-aware AI.
Yeah,
That's,
lots of
that's our
bugs.
update. You know,
We were one of the eventualities of that bug.
true. We might create like our creation might be the next step in evolution.
Yeah, robots.
Yeah, AI.
Yeah, look at our step into robotics. Instead of creating robots that can help us, we create robots that fall down, and then when that happens, we create sex dolls.
Have you seen the video of this guy? It's so weird. Dude. He's wearing like VR goggles
Mm.
and he's having like
A sex doll.
a sex doll on him.
Artificial intercourse.
Yeah, and then he's
AI.
Yeah.
yeah, and then he wears like this special clothing that had like sensors on it. So wherever he sees, that he can feel like warmth, like I don't know what shit, like
Like-
on his arm and on his.
Like as if someone is like holding
it's
him.
so
and-
weird. Oh my god.
Well, that's the future.
Things they do in Japan.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
Was this in
Definitely
Japan?
Japan.
Yeah.
Only in Japan.
Definitely Japan. I need to visit Japan. AI. Shok ah.
They they have this like really like live like really good looking dolls, sex dolls.
Right.
They look like real life like people.
It's not those one that you look like a blow up kind of
No,
shit.
no, it doesn't look like
It's
it's like
not like a real person. Just
no,
with
no, no.
heavy
It's like
makeup.
made of some kind of like plastic,
Oh,
like
and it
silicone,
looks
probably.
like real. Looks
Ca-
like real.
Dude, can you like customize the doll?
Yeah, you can, but it's expensive. Like the show, these two guys on this show called Mad Ventures.
Yeah.
These two Finnish guys, they go to Japan and one guy they actually like rent the doll because buying the doll is
Oh,
too
shit,
expensive.
Right.
Rent the doll.
Yeah, so
Crap.
they
Get
rent.
a share.
One guy rents the doll. And
Do they clean the doll?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
How?
And he like sleeps with it. And
Oh my God, so
Yeah, like that segment was quite like creepy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I believe in like racial harmony. So if ever I want to customize my doll, I'm just gonna throw like everything. Like it's gonna be a red head. It's gonna be
What,
like
you're gonna have different colored limbs.
it's gonna be dark skin, red head,
Frankenstein.
blue eyes,
Dark skin,
like pink
blue
nipples.
eyes, red
And-
head,
pink nipples.
pink nipples. Are you creating an elf? Dark elf. This is Sims.
She's gonna be dark skin, red head, blue eyes, and pink nipples.
I hope that time never
That-
comes.
Yeah.
That'll be
Dun, dun, dun,
amazing.
Josiah, what's going? Oh my God! You're making love to an orc.
A human being.
A
doll that doesn't
Uruk-hai
exist.
straight from Lord of the
Uruk-hai.
Rings.
He's just described the red head, dark skin, blue eyes, long ears, pink nipples. Somehow very, very. I think he's only
Actually, you
concerned
can
about
get
the
a
pink
dark
nipples.
skinned girl. Just
Yeah.
get her to dye her hair, wear blue contacts.
That's quite sick.
That
the,
would be
the pink
This
nipples
part
part,
has
you
to
think
be
about
edited
it.
Yeah,
out.
think about
this
it.
This one's edited out. This is a man's fantasy spewed
Oh, this is going to be included for sure.
definitely.
spewed on the internet for everyone to hear. Ooh, that's your type. Red head,
Red head.
dark skin,
Yeah,
Dark
because
skin, blue eyed.
eyes,
blue eyes.
pink nipples.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the pink.
Oh, but red.
Put this on your Tinder profile.
Ooh, yeah. Looking for
Looking
pink
for
nipples.
essentials.
dude, but the red head is only on the top. Like
Oh,
the pubic
How
is
that? No,
blonde.
that doesn't
The
work.
pubic hair has
It
to be
doesn't work
blonde.
that way.
Blonde.
She dyes.
dyes.
Hair,
Yeah, you can
but,
dye it.
But
Mm.
you know, hair has to be the same color everywhere.
But I don't think any like sane person is gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna
Then
dye
get
my
it-
my both hairs like different colors.
You just answered your question. Get
Yeah.
an insane person, then don't go for a sane one. You can tell. It's like would
If
you
someone is willing to entertain that, all these criterias,
Marry. Marriage.
marry.
Put a ring on their finger.
yes, put a ring on that finger.
And then you have to be spending money on hair dyes for the rest of your life.
Oh wait, you can easily wear a wig, right? Nah, but you can't.
Whatever floats your
That
boat.
stuff
You
comes
can't
off.
really pull.
It comes off.
It comes
Yeah.
off.
Use
Then
glue.
It takes the
Use
magic out of
glue.
it. It's glue it to the scalp, so it doesn't come off.
And then you have to dye the wig. If you want a different color.
You may have just described Scar. Dark
Scar.
skin, blue eyes.
Oh, from Lion King. Alright, Deepan doesn't get the reference because
Oh,
he hasn't
yeah,
seen Lion
No,
King.
but I can see the fucking picture, can't I?
But you don't know how evil he is, man. Lion King.
But he.
How he kills his brother,
I don't see pink nipples.
and he laughs at him.
You can't see them. He's blonde.
And blonde, no, maybe blonde
He
pubes.
scratched them off.
Blonde pubes.
He scratched them off because he was like embarrassed. about
Dude, are we like fantasizing about a lion? It's kind of weird.
No, we are
Hey,
not. We are
what
saying
was-
that
what was the
you
name?
described this
Simba
as your ideal partner.
Nala. Was it
lion.
Nala?
Who?
Simba's wife.
Oh,
Nala.
I can't remember. Is it? Probably.
They gave Nala
The female
a
one.
name, like Rao. Yeah.
I've not watched it. So.
Yeah. No.
PG-13. So it's
Pretty
cool,
pretty
it's
dark
not
themes
crap.
though, about
Yeah, I
like
told you.
grief, death.
Brother
No,
kills.
there's this like video or it's a compilation of all like Disney movies, and they show like how dark Disney movies
Yeah, it is.
actually are,
Yeah.
and like so many things of which you watch as a kid, but if you rewatch it now, you're like,
Like whoa.
whoa,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
it's a good
not what I
psychological
remembered.
thing
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like, shit.
because this was discovered by adults, and it has
Yeah,
probably has nothing
yeah.
to do with the kid. It
Dude,
shows the distinct,
Speak to the mic,
the
man.
distinct difference between a child's mind and adult mind. The child just
Yeah.
saw it for what it was.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but the good thing about it is that like a child can watch it and still enjoy,
Mm.
Yeah.
and adults can watch it with a different like perspective on the whole
Yeah.
whole idea.
Like the
Exactly.
Whole thing.
darkness
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Scar killed
No,
his
the
brother.
kids are they are mesmerized by the bright colors, the
Yeah,
music,
the
the
music and
songs,
everything.
and
But like deeper themes are being told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
darker.
Back
Darker.
then we just
darker.
thought Scar's a
Yeah.
bad lion.
Wasn't like Alice in the author of Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll, like suffering from depression or something when he wrote Alice in Wonderland?
Maybe I don't know enough about
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland
From what I
to
heard,
agree or
apparently.
disagree with
Have you
you.
watched
From what I
Alice in Wonderland?
No.
Or maybe he just dropped acid, and he wrote Alice in Wonderland.
Maybe
Okay, which Disney show did you watch?
none.
What?
None.
Little Mermaid?
No.
Mermaids with like seashells as bra covering. Yeah, you have to.
I was more interested in wrestling as a kid
I-
than mermaids
I
with.
went so
That's what get you right, Sean.
I was going to say like no, I was like, oh man, what kind of childhood did you have? Then
Um,
this guy had to go and comment about the seashells, and I like okay,
Yeah,
obsession
seashells
with
as like
as a
you know
bra.
pink
as a bra.
nipples. You were saying you're into wrestling. I was into them
Mermaid.
both.
Mermaids, man. Mermaids get
It's
me.
like, huh?
Mermaids get me.
Mer- As a kid,
Ariel
you're
is-
fantasizing about
Is it
mermaids.
Ariel?
Oh, and she had red hair as well.
Yeah,
Red
Ariel.
hair
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red hair but blue, right? The
Blue eyes.
her
was she-
flippers,
was
her
it blue?
flippers, her flippers
not
are
sure.
No, flippers were green,
green,
if I remember correctly.
turquoise.
She had a
Turquoise,
good-
yeah, turquoise.
She had a good voice.
She have definitely a very
Too
good
bad she
voice.
doesn't know how to write. Still, it's like having to go around
To write.
to write. Because when she came up onto land, she had no voice. She couldn't talk. She couldn't articulate like, "Oh, I'm the girl of your dreams." And he was loving it because
When on land she couldn't speak.
yeah.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
Her agreement with the witch was she would get legs.
There was a witch.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's a witch.
There's an octopus.
There's always a witch. There's always a witch.
Always a witch.
An octopus witch, and she made a deal with that witch. Like, I give you my voice, and I get to go on land to look for the guy.
Yes, I
and
remember
the
that. I remember that.
Yeah, and the guy probably made a wish like, give me a woman who doesn't talk.
You never know, dude. That's
Yeah.
you're making sense. Yeah. That,
And
you never know.
then she came up and like, wait, you're mute, and he was living it up. Yeah.
Dude, actually looking at it, you can like say like kind of discriminate against like mute
Yes,
people.
it was very.
She should have learned sign language.
She should just gave the finger. It's like, you what?
Do the sign for I love you, and then
She
they
could
get
sing,
married.
and that's all. She's like, ah, and then you're like, oh, that's the girl. That's the girl of my dreams. When you wanted a woman that couldn't.
So
talk.
he couldn't recognize her because she didn't speak.
Yeah.
Was it?
No,
Ki-
yeah. No, he heard her singing or something. She saved him, and then she was like singing, and then that's all he
Oh,
remembered. Like,
right.
oh, so he didn't see her.
Right.
That's why he couldn't recognize her. But
see.
he picked up a mute girl from the beach and didn't think anything of it.
Ah.
That was not the actual book though. It's like all the fairy tales you've read, they have a darker
Yeah,
theme.
underlying tone to it.
Like the Little Mermaid actually died in the end.
Oh really?
Something
the
like
book?
that. Yeah, she jumped into water and then turned into salt.
What?
Something like that. She was heartbroken
That's
because
Dude, that's too depressing for kids, man.
Yup. And then the Sleeping Beauty was like raped while asleep. So that's quite
Wait,
shitty.
in the book.
In one of those Grimm books or something.
Who wrote Sleeping Beauty, by the way?
Don't know.
We need a lit
Mm.
student here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, we need Google.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have Google. So yeah, but I heard those were the darker versions of those.
And then they lighten it up for kids.
They have to. I mean,
Yeah,
who wants to hear this kind of
Rape.
thing? The Sleeping
Yeah.
Beauty.
Like
was-
even Rapunzel?
yeah, Rapunzel. was
Rapunzel, yeah, like trapped in a tower
Correct.
alone. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty dark
Mhm,
shit.
And if someone was to tug on your hair like that, your scalp would go.
But she's a hero, dude.
And she was.
Heroes don't get hurt.
I forgot the other one. It's like they all
They-
have dark.
They can hurt.
They can hurt, but they can't
Not-
get hurt.
Yeah, they can't
That
get
we
hurt.
would- So that was the day. We've covered fighting, racism,
Dolly the sheep,
Dolly the sheep,
which-
red-headed people.
which
Ra-
link
random-
segue to
random
racism.
sprinkles-
Segue to
yeah.
Disney.
random sprinkles of not tits, like bits here and there about
Sex dolls,
yeah, prostitution,
Yeah.
prostitution, sex dolls.
Sexual deviance.
sexual.
Yeah.
I think this was a very confusing day
Very confusing.
Very
That is because we
confusing.
did not have breakfast.
because we're not we're not organized. We don't have our minds in the right place. All I can think about is bagels.
bagels.
Yeah.
We started off with.
Indian bagels. Prata.
Dude,
How
should,
is that an Indian bagel? That's
shall we do prata for lunch?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
murtabak.
Alright.
I think we should.
Oh, let's
Should
talk
we-
about
should we-
lunch now. Curry.
Should we call it?
You
Yes.
started actually
Alright.
in the beginning when
Yeah.
you described the curry.